Hello guys and welcome back to another custom tactics video. For those of you that are still playing champs, this is something a little bit different that you guys are going to be able to use. It is the custom tactics from ECL champion Emre Yilmaz. He actually used these in a pro tournament to win a lot of prize money and the event itself. So these work at the very highest level. Hopefully you enjoy, and let's get into the video. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 8% off. Okay, so ignore the team. Many of you that watch my videos by now will know that this is not the account I use. It's just what I get on to, sort of make these videos. It's my own account, which I don't really play. I play more for other people on their own account. But anyway, enough waffle. It is a 4-4-1-1. And this formation is very good. It is one that I have used on this year's game. However, I've not used these exact tactics until now. Tested a couple of games out in Rivals. Feels very good, as you would expect. Any top meta tactic that a pro is putting out there is going to be decent. If it's working against professional players, you know it's going to be able to work in FUT champs for sure. We'll go to the actual tactic first. So, you can see here, nothing special going on. You just got the formation as it is, balanced on the build-up style, and then 70 on the depth. As you can see here, we'll go through the player roles really quick. So your advance forward, that's just sort of same old really. I can't really see, or at least I don't see, any pros playing really anything other than that. I've seen a couple of poachers and target forwards, but other than that, advanced forward is just the way to go. You want a playmaker here, or at least that's what Emre had on his. A lot of people do prefer the shadow striker. That is an option. You can try that. That's another one of sort of the meta roles for a cam. But playmaker in this works really well. And the reason for that is because we're going to have those two inside forwards on the left and right mid. And you can see here, they sort of tuck in towards the striker. And you essentially play with sort of three strikers. Like, they are wide forwards, but the way they play and run into space in game, you've essentially got three strikers up top here, with your playmaker just sitting in the middle. You can see that we've got two holding midfielders here. They actually do more than you think get involved with going forward and in the play. Like, if you have someone like Hullet, he's not wasted as a holding because he gets forward enough where you can use his presence and stuff like that. But it is important in a setup like this to be able to have two midfielders that you know are going to be there to sweep up any counter-attacks and stuff like that. What I found interesting is he actually uses one fullback on defend and then the other on balanced. For me, recently, I've just been running both on balanced. But you can see here what it does. Essentially, what you're going for here is this overload on the left-hand side. So you essentially have three centre-backs. And it changes into sort of this, like, it's like a 3-5-1-1 sort of thing going on. Very weird. But it works well. You overload the left-hand side whilst always making sure that you have at least three back. So you don't really tend to get countered at all. And it's still offering you that overlap on at least one of the wings. For me, the way that I like to play at the minute is I get both fullbacks involved. However, I definitely wouldn't be questioning Emre Yilmaz. He's a better player than me, and this works well for him. I'm sure it's something that if you can get used to it, just having one of the fullbacks back, it probably is beneficial because you just have that extra defensive security that I wouldn't have, for example, because I'd have both fullbacks going forward, and then I could end up getting hit on a counter. Whereas he's got essentially three centre-backs at all times, this overload on the left-hand side, and you're absolutely packing the midfield as well. You've got your two midfielders there, with a cam as well, and it's all going very central with the way these tactics are, with inside forwards and stuff. You're packing the middle of the pitch, you're overloading your opponent, and overall, this is something that you guys should try. Just leave me a like if you made it this far. I hope you get on well with these tactics. I will catch you on the next one, and peace.